Morning, everyone, and welcome to Sports on the Weekend Show. This is where passion, loyalty, and champions live when it comes to the world of sports. My name is Odiri, Akpan. And I always start the show. Let's go to Ronnie Lott, a former American football player, and he says, if you believe it, the mind can achieve it. We can apply these to everyday things in life. So you want to do something, you believe you can do it, just work out the ways you think you can do it, and then you can achieve it. I'm not alone on the show this morning. I say a very big welcome to Coach Chris, who joins me on the show. He's a football coach. You can call him Coach Chris Onapekun. Welcome to the show, Coach Chris.
Thank you very much. Wonderful studio.
Okay, so let's go straight into the deep end, or the nitty-gritty, as some people like to call it. Before we get to the goals of the week, let's touch on the news, okay? Some of the news that makes around. I know that this week, on Sunday, Rangers International will be at home against Etoile du Sahel in the CAF Confederations Cup. Okay, so that will be a big one. The first leg ended in 2-1 in favor of Etoile du Sahel. Rangers, though, they did have what I call is belief. They got the first goal in the 14th minute. They went on to lose at the end of the day. But it tells us that this team, it looks like a team that can go really far in this competition, Coach Chris.
Yeah, they are a very good side. I actually watched them. They started well, but all of a sudden they started panicking. They allowed the Tunisians to take the show, and that has always been the style of our team, our
playing
clubs.
Away.
Whenever they are going away, I even want to commend them because they, but all of a sudden they fizzle out because they were scared. So I think if they have maintained the same way they started, they will have defeated the Moroccans.
The
Tunisians,
yes,
sorry,
yes.
they will have defeated them. So I think it's a good lesson for them to.
Valuable experience gained in that game away from home. We're hoping that the experience will help them when they take on Etoile du Sahel in the CAF Confederations Cup later on Sunday. So, tidbits, congratulations to the Super Falcons. Like I said in the headlines, they were able to come back from a 4-1 thrashing against Austria in the first match of the Cyprus Women's Cup to beat Slovakia 4-3 yesterday night. 2 goals from Rita Chikelu also, and there were also there was also a goal from I can't pick her name now, but there was a striker. But I heard that Azizat was on the bench in the game. So Thomas Dennerby seems to be hard at work trying to find out his best squad before the World Cup. Now it's about 97 days to the start of the Women's World Cup. That's the 2019 Women's World Cup in France. So let's look at our players. What quality do we give out that we always expect good results, Coach Chris?
Well, I think let me first commend them for the match they played. And another thing with friendly matches, because it's just like a preparatory match. One thing is to prepare the team. You use it to know your weak point and your strength. So nobody should condemn them for what they are playing. But I noticed one thing with the team. It's like they lack creativity. And secondly, the players are not mobile. They are not moving. And the reason is because the players are aging. Ordinarily, you would have expected them to add younger players into the team.
Yeah, that's why we saw we were successful at the Nations Cup, but you could tell that we didn't get the satisfaction we usually get, the swag we get when we try to win the Nations Cup. It's always there, but if we didn't have it, we won. But you know, like somebody gives you something and he gives you that thing that mothers always do. You know that there's trouble.
Yeah.
So it's something like that. So let's look at the quality of our players. Is there a problem? Should we be worried about the quality of players we have, footballers? Because we also know that Francesca Odega just joined Chinese Men's Super League team, Shanghai WFC. Yeah. So what is wrong with the quality? Is it from the grassroots? Do we need to change the way we approach grassroots football?
That has always been the advocacy. We just need to do that. Because as I speak to you now, we don't have the team that will take over as under 17, except we want to deceive ourselves.
True.
We don't have. Ordinarily, I would have expected us to start having under 13.
You remember
under 15.
the under 20 team last year? They got to the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Yeah.
They might take over.
But I mean under 17. We don't have the team that will take over as under 17 as we speak. Because we don't have a feeders team. We don't have under 13. We don't have under 15. So if you don't have that, who do you think? And look at the Nations Cup we played. You discover that the South Africans were far better than us.
Yes.
It just, if not for the brilliance of
Very
that
mobile,
goalkeeper,
yes.
if not for the brilliance of the goalkeeper, they will have defeated us. The same thing with the male team we saw at the under 20. So I think there should be a deliberate policy in place if really we want to improve our football. We are being carried away by the trophies we are winning. We are not doing well, I must confess to you. Let's not be carried away. It is not all about trophy. Okay, look at our Super Falcons. We are struggling. We are struggling whether we like it or not. We are struggling. What I expected us to do is to have, just like I said, we need a feeders team, a deliberate policy, so that as these ones are aging out, these ones are replacing them. Well, who is going to replace the Super Falcons as we speak?
Coach Chris, how many kids do you have? Okay, a dear friend said to me that that we should forget about all these preparatory games for the World Cup. So, and he says, look, there's a reason why we prepare so hard. Like even the last World Cup, we gave kudos to the NFF for the Super Eagles preparation. They had a good preparation, but at the tournament,
that's you don't call that preparation because we play friendly matches.
It's not. Other countries prepare for 4 years.
The World Cup is a long-time project. And we know that every 4 years, they didn't just fix the World Cup.
No.
We know that every 4 years they play World Cup. But what do? When did we bring the coach? The Spain that won the World Cup, check out, Doboski stayed more than 6 years. German coach, what's the name of this coach? Also stayed more than. Brazil, go and check out those that won the World Cup. The same process, but we brought in our coach when?
We have to run. We have to go straight to see the goals of the week. Beautiful goals scored by some of the players. These guys work so hard. Yeah, they earn a lot of money, but they keep entertaining us week in, week out, day in, day out.
Diallo, it's a handy ball. Oh, but Sancho! How about that from Jadon Sancho? Sensational.
Hata destek veriyor. Sağ tarafta Kamil Ahmet top istedi. Vakayeme ve gol! Vakayeme ve gol! Beklenmedik bir an.
Alexander-Arnold, Mane onside. Oh, back heels Liverpool 2 in front. Talk about impudence, about improvisation. Talk about
Beautiful goal scored there by Sadio Mane. I'm so proud of the goal because maybe he's African. Are you sure he doesn't have like Chigozie in between his name? Well, the beauty about the goal was he knew that if he turned, there will be issues. Yeah. He knew that he would probably lose the ball. So he quickly just hit it on the back heel and then went straight into the net. So I'm hoping that maybe in the nearest future, in the next season, we might have a Nigerian player that can be that good. You know, you look for solutions to a quagmire. You see there's no way out, and then you still find a way out. You got the skill set, and you can improvise on the spot. Okay, so still talking about that, we have fixtures coming up this weekend in England, Spain, France, and Italy. But of course, we have big matches coming in. We look at that in Spain. That is where the El Clasico is coming up this weekend. Now, Barcelona is coming up fresh from a 3-0 discombobulation of Real Madrid. What is going to happen tonight at the Bernabeu?
Please,
Coach Chris.
Know how you describe Real Madrid.
He's wearing a Real Madrid jersey underneath.
I think Madrid, they have a long way to go this season. They've not they really missed it right from the beginning. Right from when Zidane left. They missed it, and it seems to them that they just want to let the season go. So anything you see now, you just take it. That is how it is.
Well, if Barcelona should win again today, it will be the 4th win in a row at the Bernabeu for Barcelona. It is an embarrassing statistic, and it's something that if they win, they'll be 12 points ahead of Madrid in the race for the title and 10 points ahead of Atletico Madrid in the race for the title. So that is not a good one. If you lose 3-0, you should have what they call a revenge or comeback performance. Maybe Madrid can serve us some on the platter today. Also, the big match this weekend also is Arsenal Arsenal at home against Tottenham Hotspurs. Arsenal has been in good form. Unai Emery's side have been doing well, and we also know that Spurs, I beg your pardon, Spurs is at home against Arsenal, and Spurs didn't have a good run. They lost 2-1 to Burnley. Pochettino had a big falling out with the referee Mike Dean over that one. Then he goes to Stamford Bridge and loses 2-0, and now he has to play host to Arsenal. Coach Chris, what's your take on this game?
Well, I think Tottenham will come out smoking. They are like a wounded lion. I don't think they will want to lose for the third time. So it's going to be a difficult match for Arsenal to win. So I won't be surprised if it ends in a draw.
Okay, it might just end in a draw, but I think I agree with you. Third in a row will be almost impossible to achieve at White Hart Lane. That's for Arsenal. But also we have other sports to talk about. Let's go to basketball. These basketball players keep entertaining us every other night. Yes, because the NBA, they played most of the matches at 9. So let's look at some of the top plays from last week.
For a dunk! Curry with a dunk. Puts both hands up to the faces. Yes!
A little taken when he finished with a dunk. It was reverse at that time. Oh, yeah.
Rudy Gay with an offensive rebound. DeRozan spins, 360! Oh, hit him with the sauce! DeMar! There's a little something for you, 6.
I mean, you know, teams rely a lot on those three-point shots.
How about that? Trey goes between his legs, then a wraparound bounce for the dunk.
And watch Brown on this play. Where is it? No, he hadn't gone anywhere yet. He's at the rim. There's Dedmon throwing one down. Beautiful bounce pass. Great setup here between the legs. Pass there. Right in stride for Dedmon.
Close the gap, but not.
To rush straight into cycling. Of course, the World Track Cycling Championship is currently on, and they'll show you some clips of this tournament. Sometimes I take the pains to make sure we get to see these things because, you know, we're here and we have the Cycling Federation, we have other federations, and we don't seem to be participating in world events like this. And these are the events that these countries used to be to get Olympic gold medals when it's time for the Olympics, and they get World Championship trophies. So I'm sure, so as much as we see it, we don't get to see a lot of our athletes competing in all these ones. And so let's just take a look at the World Track Cycling Championships that went on. It's still on, but of course it's going to wrap up this week. But congratulations to Australia. I think they've been doing well at the World Track Cycling Championships. Britain is also doing well, coming in second. It's not easy to get silver medal in that one. We have not even participated so far at the tournament. So from me, I'm going to sign out with this video, and thank you so much, Coach Chris, for joining me on the show. It's been a lovely time with you right here. So much. I'd have to say my goodbyes right here on the show. Ina is up next with the social media trends. Don't talk
Championships presented by TISO, because once again they have taken the gold medals. Australians are on course to repeat their gold medal win of 2017. Australia are the gold medal winners. That is a new world record for Australia.
Interact with everyday Nigerians, taking their worries, their concerns, their questions directly to the ears of their leaders. Senate President Bukola Saraki, Distinguished Senator Rabiu Musa Excellency in Nyesom Wike, Governor Okezie Victor Ikpeazu, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Samuel Orta. We interrogate the policies and objectives of key stakeholders in the political and development sector to ensure that the impact trickles down to the poorest of the poor in our society.
These people in the house, most of them, their brain don't work.
But do you agree that there were accusations that you made during the campaign that were not necessarily founded?
Me?
Yes. So what do they call the incident of October 2006?
No impeachment. They call it rascality.
Rascality.
My goal is to dig deep and find the truth, then give meaning, understanding, and solution to it.